The Survival on Purpose coverage of the 2017 SHOT Show is sponsored by Thrunite flashlights and Hawg holsters. Welcome back to Survival on Purpose coverage of the 2017 SHOT Show. I'm here with Tom from Blue Force Gear, which, as you know, not only is a great Georgia company, but they're also the makers of the 10-speed mag pouches that I carry every single day, and the absolute excellent Vickers sling. So I'll quit rambling and stumbling. Tom, first of all, thanks so much for taking time to talk to us.
Thank you for coming by.
We're going to take a look at some new stuff that Blue Force Gear's got out this year. So I will let Tom talk about that because he knows a lot more about it than I do. So
I don't know about that, but I'll do my best. So one of the things we're really featuring big this year, just kind of show you here, would be our micro trauma kit, or micro TKN. And this is something real important to us. And what we're doing out here is really talking to people about changing their mindset with EDC. And as you know, everybody around here, we've got 6 miles or 7 miles of people who are, you know, we're selling different guns, we got different ammo, and when you talk about EDC, you're talking about your knife, your mags, everything. But what we have really kind of taken a look at is how prepared are you to be the second guy that shows up to an event, and a bad event by that. You know, if you're the guy who walks out and comes upon an accident, comes upon some unfortunate terrorist act or something, are you capable of treating somebody? So what we've done is we've actually developed, obviously hook and loop very strong.
Yeah.
We've developed the micro TKN. And what this was, we actually worked with the Department of State, who were looking for a low-vis trauma kit. I want to be really clear, this is not a first aid kit, all right? This is, the contents in this small kit are designed and included to treat your top 3 battlefield injuries, being tension pneumothorax, I'm probably saying this wrong because I'm really tired of day 4, massive hemorrhage and obstructive airway. So what we're looking at in this small kit, you've got everything from a needle D, chest seals, combat gauze, so hemostatic gauze, nasal pharyngeal, packing gauze, frog tape, gloves, everything. So what we've really said is, you know, guys, for less than the weight of an M4 mag and less than the size, you have the ability to treat people and potentially save somebody's life. Right. And so we're really trying to push that. I myself was involved in a pretty bad hunting accident about a year ago. And thankfully, my friend survived, but at that time realized all the things that I was carrying to be out in the woods hunting had everything to do with that, but not one single thing to treat a friend or myself should something happen. So, like everything in Blue Force Gear, this has a lifetime warranty. It's built out of our proprietary UltraComp high-performance laminate. If you feel this, we've got the inserted the blip, which is the polyurethane ball in there, which allows you to get better purchase if you're muddy or bloody. Deploys from either side, either hand, and this will retail, or does retail, at $68 for the kit or for the case, and filled with the contents is $200. So the two things I'll say, a lot of people say, wow, that might be a little expensive. This is the absolute top quality inserts that you can get. We worked with a 18 Delta Special Forces medic who helped us select and actually told us what content and worked with us. Really proud about that, and if we can get some people to start thinking about their everyday carry and being prepared to treat, we're going to feel like we've done a really great job.
And honestly, $200 may sound like a lot of money, but if you have to use it to save somebody's life, it's going to be a bargain. What I like about it is the fact that, like everything else, it's first quality for sure.
Yep.
And as I'm a scout matcher, so you know, I'm always really big on first aid kits, but the trauma is like the next level. And from a car accident to, unfortunately, it's what you have to think about now, active shooters or terrorism or whatever might happen.
Absolutely.
Or just cut yourself with an axe or a knife, you can bleed out in what, 5 or 7 minutes. You start cutting the wrong arteries.
Absolutely. One question people have asked a lot is why is there not a tourniquet? So based on the training that Travis had, and we built this initially, his words, they're not trained to carry a tourniquet in the trauma kit. So therefore, they should have a tourniquet on at 100% of the time. So you may not always put your trauma kit on if you're walking out to get the mail or something, but in his training, he's got a tourniquet on him all the time. We're actually looking at an adaptation, and we'll probably have that launched very soon, that will hold a tourniquet as well for those folks who may not have that level of training. And we do
this encourage. This is the kit, right?
This is the kit right there.
So it's the size. I mean, when it's all put together, it'll fit in your pocket.
It will fit in your pocket.
I mean,
It'll fit in your pocket. We encourage this. It'll fit in a lady's purse. Travis has talked about that. We would love to have, the moms that are out there taking the kids to the playground, and you see things like this happen. The hemostatic gauze itself is just a really great tool to stop that kind of bleeding. What you're trying to do is buy time.
Right.
You're not treating, you're not saving that, but you're buying time until a medical professional is there to take over. So being prepared, and I can tell you the helpless feeling of seeing something like that, seeing a friend, seeing someone bleeding out, shocking out, and having no tools, no training, and no mindset is not a way to go. Thankfully, my friend is great, and he's doing just fine, but I can't imagine the kind of guilt that I would have today.
Oh, I can tell you personally, my oldest son, when he was in the 5th grade, put his hand through a window, and we got a call that he was in the hospital and he was okay, but as it turns out, he cut his artery in his arm. He was bleeding out. They couldn't stop it with direct pressure. They had to, use arterial pressure.
Yeah.
But if they'd had one of these, and thankfully he's alive too, but it was really close. I mean, it happens. It's not just a battlefield type experience. It could happen anytime.
One of the things Travis has said several times up here, and I hope y'all will stick around and watch him talk, but a lot of us go out and we do training. We do shoot house training. We do all of these things, carbine training. Your chances of being that one guy the one guy who's there to stop potentially an active shooter are 1,000,000,000 to 1. The chances of you coming upon a motorcycle accident or being out in the woods hunting or hiking and having someone suffer a major injury, a fall or something, that is very likely, and it's probably already happened to you at least once in your life. So this is really, what we've also said, if this isn't the right kit for you, get someone else's. Carry a kit. This is really about being prepared. It's really about doing the right thing. And that's what we're really trying to work on, is change your mindset to not being just prepared on that, but to help somebody and save somebody's life.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, this is not sexy like a knife or a gun, but it's probably more important.
It's kind of sexy.
Yeah, well, you're right. Especially, I like the way they got the Red Cross thing there. That is cool.
We do. This has an insert we don't talk about a whole lot, but you can change the insert. And like I said, when we made this for a low-vis pouch,
right?
The camo is great if you're hunting and stuff. I've never understood why we put camo on things that you may actually drop when you're hunting, because you're never going to find it again.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know, especially get my age, you start losing vision. But it gives the opportunity to be red. We've got the reflective in there as well, or black. And when you take it out, especially on one of the, it's available in all the colors we do. So multicam, coyote, wolf, black, OD, everything. You take that out, and it just looks like it could be a phone case or something like that.
Yeah, and so really cool product.
Thank you.
And I highly recommend checking it out, because Blue Force, like everything, I'm telling you, this is not a bunch of Chinese junk. This is really good stuff, and it could save your life. Or somebody else's life.
Or someone else's.
Absolutely. But you've also got a couple of other pretty cool products, right?
We do. One of the things...
Well, a lot of cool products, but a couple of other new stuff. Let's say it that way.
We got a lot of cool products. This is something that's new. We're talking about everyday carry. So this is our first entry into the Ultra Comp Pocket Holster. So what we've done is we were looking around, doing some research, saying we really want to get into this. And everyone in our office carries. We're all, no, we don't. But we're all, CCW permit holders. And one of the things we've talked about was, every pocket holster we see out there tends to be really bulky. And I come from the gun side of the business before, and I know how much effort manufacturers are putting into making a really thin pistol. Well, we've got a really thin pistol, and then we put it in a pocket holster that's got maybe a 1/4 inch of foam on either side, or really thick material, and it makes it that much harder to carry and maybe more uncomfortable. So what we set out to do was design the thinnest pocket holster available. And we were able to use our proprietary Ultra Comp material, which is a high-performance laminate, part of Cordura rubber, another proprietary piece, and then it's all laminated together. The same stuff that we use like on our the Special Forces plate carriers that we make. Right. So this has been battle-tested, hydrophobic, antimicrobial, has been to hell and back, so we know how durable it is. And what we've done is design, a fairly simple pocket holster. So we use a piece of Tegris. Each one of these is individually designed for the model that it's going to carry. So there's no give into it, but you can feel how thin that is.
Yeah, but despite the fact that it's thin, like what was that for a SIG?
That's SIG.
The one concern I always have about pocket carry is trigger protection.
Exactly.
And that is. It's stiff enough where you're not gonna pull the trigger. It's not gonna be anything. I know there's some of the neoprene holsters that you've heard me say I don't like. They they have enough give that trigger kit that get activated. Because I carry a Glock, which is pull the trigger and it goes bang.
Yeah.
And this is and it's got the tab there to keep it caught in your pocket when you draw it.
It's got the hook on there to keep it in your pocket. Like I said, that's the important part, that each one of these is designed specifically for the model, so it covers it up. There's not give where you can just push it in and everything else. The great thing about it too, 100% US made, everything down from the thread to the taggers to the material, US sewn, and it'll hit dealers and our website by March 1st, if not
Really
sooner,
cool.
for $20.
Wow, and that's a bargain.
That is a great bargain. So great opportunity for that. So we're real happy with this. It's gotten a great reception here. Minimalist pocket holster, less bulk, better fit, all the protection without the bulk.
And so I know I'm sounding like a fanboy here, but I really like Blue Force gear. But it's amazing to me that you're able to do that for $20, all US, because I know it's tough these days.
It is tough, but we make the material. This is sewn right outside of Savannah, where we are, and it carries a lifetime warranty.
Yes.
So not only that, $20 made in the U.S. lifetime warranty. I think we've got a great opportunity
I
here.
think it's going to be a winner
to change the market.
Well, Tom, thank you so much for taking time to talk to us. Hopefully, we get a chance to take a closer look at some of the stuff down the road coming up in 2017. But I'm telling you, Blue Force Gear has got a reputation in the military and law enforcement community, and they're making some really cool products now for the civilian community also. So thanks again, Tom, and thank you for watching. Okay, I hope you enjoyed that. I would like to take just a minute to thank Thrunite Flashlights and Hawg Holsters for sponsoring this coverage of the 2017 SHOT Show. I got to tell you, I bought my first Thrunite flashlight about 3 years ago. It was the TN12 version, I remember. I was really impressed with the quality of that flashlight, and I've since developed a relationship with Thrunite and reviewed a lot of their gear. I just really think they do a great job of providing exceptional value in really cutting-edge flashlight technology. My current everyday carry flashlight I've been carrying for, I don't know, at least a year is the TC12, which is kind of like the rechargeable version of the TN12. I highly recommend this. They've actually got a new version coming out I'll be doing a review on soon, but this is an excellent flashlight. I think if you're looking for a really high-quality, high-value flashlight, you can't go wrong with a Thrunite. They just really have impressed me with the level of value that they provide in a really nice flashlight. They're also kind enough, by the way, as you can see, to hook me up with this really cool shirt. I'd also like to thank John over at Hawg Holsters. John makes these really nice puller in the waistband Kydex holsters. This is the carbon fiber bling model, which feature the Ulti-Clip retention system, which I really like. As I said before, this is absolutely my go-to holster, the best holster I've ever used, so I highly encourage you to go check them out too. So, but anyway, once again, I will put links to Thrunite flashlights and Hawg holsters below. I think they are both excellent examples of the kind of companies that I can feel 100% confident in recommending to you, because not only do I use them every day in my own life, but I just think they are very good stuff. So once again, thanks to both Thrunite Flashlights and Hawg Holsters for sponsoring this coverage of the 2017 SHOT Show. And as always, thank you for watching. Thanks for subscribing. Thanks for clicking that thumbs up, for sharing this video with all your friends. Thank you so very much for doing all your Amazon shopping through the Survival on Purpose links. I really appreciate the support. Once again, my name's Brian. You're watching Survival on Purpose. Remember, survival's not an accident. So be prepared. I'll see you next time.